What's up, guys? Oh, where's all my stuff? Oh, that's right. I was recording stuff earlier. Sub alerts, black box. Welcome, welcome. Little quick stream today. Nothing crazy. I'll show you what we're doing here in a second. What's up, I simply? Where's my YouTube music? There it is. We're gonna be doing some Twisted Marsh today. Quite a bit of it, actually. We're gonna be refreshing with some tickets. Myself, Agent Smith, and Rex, members of my guild. One of the big changes, which is honestly great, is that Twisted Marsh now drops 6-star Despair runes. And if you didn't know, Despair runes are one of the best PvP runes out there right now. You throw those on Juno, broken. What's up, Zenzi? How you doing, man? So now that these are auto 6-star drops, that's pretty crazy. Pretty darn awesome. Plus, you know, all this gear is obviously very, very good for PvP, so getting lots of this gear will be good. In the future here, next week, yeah, we're getting the ability to combine sets here, or combine these accessories. So it's like, if I'm still missing like a crit damage accessory, I could like combine a bunch of necklaces together and maybe get a crit damage one, right? I'm hoping one day that they'll take these coins and they'll give us actual materials in the shops. So, for instance, you know, raid coin shop, you go to Twisted Marsh, and actually, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! Oh wait, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can buy 6-star runes, which is probably what I'm going to be using my raid coins on. Kina PvP. A lot of PvP monsters are pretty similar right now. Let's go check out the ladder right now. See what's happening up there. Not a ton of Kina's up there. She is one of the weaker ones in my opinion. But typically Kina needs some form of damage dealers on her team. So let's see. These two Kina's got some interesting things. Light here has some yeah, it's just what it is, Zenzi. It's gonna be a while to get Devilmon. It's not like an instant gratification game. It's like a grind for weeks and months. So you got the big old combo here. Annabelle, Wusa's good. Vanessa up there. Let's see if we find any other Kinas. Here's Energy. Oh yeah, the Kumar has been really good here. Let's see if we got any other Kiara. Oh, there's Rex. Rex is coming with us, doing some Twisted Marsh. He's running Tayor segment. Honestly, probably Tayor is a great one. If you want to take a screenshot and throw it down in the Discord, I can check out what monsters you have and give you a little bit better recommendation. And if I'm not available, somebody in the Discord will recommend some stuff for you. Typically, though, you want some tankier, but like damage dealer monsters, so brawlers. Tayor, Feng Yang, pandas, those sort of things. You don't want a ton of healer monsters because, like, that's what you do to some degree. How to rune Tayor? Well, I can show you my Tayor, and it's not exactly the best Tayor. Ruikin in my guild has an amazing Tayor. I'm hoping with the advent of 6-star runes, I can actually be a little bit better with my Tayor, but right now I've just got as much defense as I can on him, which isn't a crazy amount. I'm at almost 7,000, 6,800 defense right now. You really want crit rate though, crit damage, so that way when he does land his attacks, it actually does a ton of damage. So right now I've got him on like a little guard set here, a defense set, defense, and these are like some energy and some guard runes. You could do sort of any combination of guard and energy. You could do blade rage if you have really good defense blade rages. That's a good place to use them. Jew Heck, how you doing? Do you have Dark Pirate Captain? If you do, I got one too. I haven't gotten to play with him a ton. I bring him out every now and then for the memes. Right now he's not built very well for me. I still need a couple more skill ups, and his runes are really kind of dog water. So he's pretty squishy right now for me. Right, he also gets targeted really hard. I really need to bring him with a Wusa. I feel like him and Wusa together would be phenomenal. Because he decreases skill acceleration, increases your own skill acceleration, so you're constantly being able to use your skills, and the other team can't use their skills as often. He also has a stun on his second skill. Which is pretty guaranteed to land. This is the one I haven't leveled up yet. 70% rate stun on each of his hits, right? So hits 3 times, so it's pretty much a guaranteed stun for 3.5 seconds. So you can see all the stuff his skill 3 does. So something you guys might want to do is you get a free restore on your Juno. If you have a Juno, restore her and then build her back up again with the same pieces. You get account level from that. So we talked about this a while back when we were first learning stuff. Let's see your account level right here. I'm at 54 and I've been here forever. So you want the actual counter pick? The actual counter pick right now, or the easiest counter pick, the easiest to get, because there's some light and dark monsters that are good counter picks. Charlotte. She's making her way downtown right now. She's been coming up the ladder quite a bit because of Juno. She'll probably see a little less play because Juno's not as good. But she does mana cost up for your Juno. So the idea is, let's see if we can. So she does a lot of stuns, pretty cool. Skill deceleration, always good, and mana cost up, meaning that she applies all that to the other team. And that's really bad for Juno, of course, bad for anybody. But then this one, if a summoner gains mana cost up for 10 seconds. So anytime Juno does her thing, her little wheel, the mana cost of Juno's and everybody's skills go up on the other team. And it's really bad for Orbeas because Orbeas automatically get mana back with a lot of their passives. So Charlotte is a great Juno Orbea counter. There's Rex. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, man? Alright, so Rex is still driving home. I'm gonna let him get home. Doing alright, bud. I took the day off from work. My wife actually had a big interview for a new position, so just kind of helping her prepare. She was going to take the day off of work anyway to do that interview, so we just kind of made a date day out of it. And so I'm here doing a random Friday stream. I mean, the new content didn't come out, so it's like I could be doing that, but we are taking the opportunity. Myself and 2 of my boys from the Dior Guild here, we're going to be hitting up Twisted Marsh a bunch today. We're going to be recharging entries here. I got 35 of these tokens. I'm not going to use all of them because I do want some for the new raid boss that's coming out in like a little less than a month. But we're going to use quite a bit of these. Biggest reason is we want Despair runes. 6-star Despair runes. They changed this. It was 5-star. Now they're 6-star Despair runes. Speaking of that, I need to go make some space. Rune combo time. So I like to just go through quick settings and just like pick the runes that I want. And so I got nothing in the Despair rune department. Let's try Blade runes. Yeah, I got plenty of Blade runes. So I don't care what they are. I just pop all the blade runes together, and hopefully we'll get a legendary 5-star out of it. It's a low chance. It's 10% chance. I have gotten a couple already, and I don't care that they're leveled up. What does that do? Select all. It just selects the 3. I mean, I guess it saves me 2 clicks. Oh yeah, I guess that does. That is kind of nice. Thank you. It is slightly faster, right? But everything counts. Currently living in Japan, 4 a.m. What you doing up so early? There we go. There's a 5-star legendary blade rune. Obviously, we're not necessarily going to be using this so much anymore, but we can now combo that with the other legendary blade runes. There I go. My habit is to just click these. We don't do the 15s. Because the 15s will be used for rune succession. Make sure to go watch the video, guys, I just dropped today. Oh, Path of Exile. You know, I played that a second with some of my boys. We were trying to find a game to play. One of my boys was boycotting Blizzard at the time, so we couldn't play Diablo. So we were like, all right, let's play Path of Exile. To be honest, I enjoyed it, but I only enjoyed it because I was playing with my friends. I don't know, like, it was so overwhelming for me. And I guess that's kind of like why I like Diablo, because you didn't have to think as much, and you could just go around slashing crap and not have to worry about stuff. But I got bored of Diablo too, so it might not just be my game. Not sure. We played it for like a month together. Nice, a lot of Japanese people. Yeah, and I do love getting into games like that and like really diving into videos and all the best ways to get most out of it. Like when I go hard on a game, I go hard on a game, but I go hard for a certain amount of time. And even with all the research I did, I was just so overwhelmed. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I didn't mean that. Like you're Japanese or not, but you guys live in Japan. That's awesome. What else are we doing here? Vampires. Let's see, I want to do rune combo. Yeah, every single 5-star rune gets fed 100%. So let's switch over to rages. Let's see what we got. We'll go select all. If we can get a 5-star legendary out of it, it would be nice. Absolutely no exceptions, indeed. We're going to be getting so many 6-star runes. There we go. There's one to be fed later. I don't know why these are locked. I'll have to go back and unlock some of those. This is a much needed feature for me to clean out my rune box. Absolutely atrocious rune box. Oh, dang. My LD account just autoed to floor 200 hard of Toa. I still gotta... I can't do 200 yet. I don't think I can manual that either. I got my little tablet off to the side doing that. What we got? So get rid of all the 12s. Yeah, you should be getting it pretty fast. You guys have caught up so fast on the global servers. There we go. There's another legendary. Nice. I gotta go and unlock those. Let me check to see if Rex is here yet. Ooh, Rex is ready. Yeah, the most recent dev little Q&A update that they did was actually pretty nice. Why is my... y'all's chat doesn't look right? What 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 doesn't There we go. That should be better. Yeah, we got new collab coming out. A lot of people saying what it is or what they think it is. Start with 20 agent over here. Collab for NA or Glow. I'm imagining it's gonna be both. I really don't know. I know for sure it's gonna be NA, at least. The collab will be. Alright, here we go. Recharge party. Let's see, let's do 10 for now. Use ticket. Man, my Argon's booty. Can't wait for him to get some good 6-star runes. So this is kind of the squad right here. Shushu, Helia, Argon, and then Rex over there has got the vampire, light vampire. Does some work for him. He's also a Kina. Let's do this. Hope you guys are buckled in for the ride. We're going to be doing some Twisted Marsh for a while. I figured I normally wouldn't like stream or anything today, but you know, I'm going to be sitting here for an hour and a half, 2 hours doing this with them, so might as well. I wish the raids didn't take quite as long, because there is such an incentive to do them every day because of Sky Stones now. And of course, this one for Despair Runes. So, the problem with Fatal Runes is just that unless you get the crit damage out of them, because it's not the Blade Runes, it's the being able to put a Rage Rune set on and still having 2 slots left, and then you have, you know, Blade set, right? Fatal, if Fatal only needed 2, that'd be one thing. The problem is we don't have a lot of monsters on here that need just attack. Like there's a monster in Sky Arena, it's the Onimusha class. It's family. Their Kaki is the big one, the red one. And he doesn't ever crit. He only ever lands like non-critical damage, which is good against certain monsters because passives and stuff. So like on a monster like that never crits, yeah, Fatal is absolutely the best way to go, right? But we don't really have any monsters like that right now. Unless somebody in chat can let me know. Snake does a lot of damage. And it's not so much the damage that the snake does, it's all the poison that they drop on you. This boss is less about the damage and more about the mechanics. Like you die by the mechanics of the boss. So specifically, you guys, I'll post another guide for you guys, an updated guide on Twisted Marsh when it's time. But the big thing that people die from is getting too much poison stacked, but also anytime that you have 6 stacks of either poison or bleed. So right now I don't, right there's the bleed right there at the end. I go to Shushu and I go that, and I cleanse it off. Anytime you have 6 stacks, if she does her big AoE blast, when you have 6 stacks of either poison or bleed, you will instantly die right through into her. So it's an instant death. So that's why Shushu is so incredibly powerful in this dungeon, because Shushu just eliminates all dots. So the things that will kill me, Shushu gets rid of. Which is why I advocate for Shushu in this raid. So I switched over to... So sometimes if I don't get the debuffs, then I'll go ahead and switch to Argon, but I just got the debuffs just then. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, his Shushu just cleansed me, which is another reason Shushu is so good, because Shushu cleanses your teammates as well. Shushu OP. One of the things I hate is that there's a lot of monsters in the game where their skills apply to your teammates, and then other monsters where the skills don't apply to the teammates. Like Bastet. Bastet's attack up and shields and all that apply to your teammates. Awesome. That's one of the reasons Bastet is one of the best monsters in raids, is because she applies stuff to other people as well. Shushu, you know, it's a lot of monsters like that. But then some monsters, like my Frigate. My Frigate doesn't apply his skill acceleration to people, which is really sad. You know, I've thought about, I've thought about running my animal on some sort of like damage set, because she actually puts out sort of an odd amount of damage, even on a full HP build that I have her on. So I've really been tempted to build her with something kind of fun. What I might do is obviously give her an HP set or whatever once I start farming some 6 stars. But then maybe for fun, I'll have a separate little set ready to go. That's like more of a damage set. All my fatal HP runes. I think it could work. I think you could have a scary Annabelle, because a lot of people don't go for Annabelle right away. And then she sneaks up on you and just destroys you. Crit damage? Nope, no crit damage. Still need a crit damage one. So here's a Despair Rune, 6 star. Okay. Okay. We're gonna lock that one. You see this one, Agent? Oh, it's pretty nice. And so this one gets put into the combo. It's for free. This gets put into the combo, even though it actually has... it's actually not that great. So now we have a reason to like keep all of our runes, because we can just put those trash ones into the combo wheel and get a new one. So I went to this breakfast place this morning for brunch with with my wife, and I got some sort of like Southwest, you know, like tortilla egg thing. It was delicious. But then we got these beignets. It's like little sugar-coated, you know, donut things. You dip them in honey marmalade that they gave us. It was literally one of the tastiest treats I've had in so long. I like to switch over to Helia first for this. That way we can start landing some defense breaks right away. Get the Argons going. For all of you Cleave users, switch to your water weapons. Water weapon puts out the most debuffs consistently. And you want those debuffs to help the Argon do his job. Let's see, let's get a little heal. So I like to do a quick heal right before she does that little blast. because there's some weird situations where she'll come and do her thing here, and all your monsters will be spread out, and one of your healer monsters doesn't get unlocked. So like in this case, healer monster did get unlocked, so we can go ahead and heal immediately. And that's the other thing. You don't have to run away. Just literally stand there. They will back away from you. Okay, I'm getting the debuff, so let's do a cleanse. There we go. There we go. Big ult. Switch back to Shushu now. Just gotta be careful your mana. You always want to have enough for a Shushu E here. Let's go ahead and do it. There we go. I don't have Croa, and I don't have Crow. I don't have either of those. Those are like some amazing 4-star LD monsters. I have a Croa on my LD account, and he's been very useful for a lot of stuff. I really want a Crow on my LD account, since I can't use Argon or Naranha or anything like that. I need something for raids like that. What do you guys think? For like LD 3 stars and 4 stars, is there anything that's like even remotely close to like Argon or, you know, Crow or Naranha where they do damage based off debuffs? So I really need something for raids on my LD account. Okay, do a little cleanse there. Ah. Yes, and Zenzi, yeah, that's Crow. K-R-O. He yes, he does do that, and I really need him. He's like the only monster I think that does that. That's a light dark monster. So I just didn't know if there was any like 3 stars that, I don't know, could be used in raid bosses essentially. Uh-oh. Agent lost his Helia. Hopefully we can still finish this off. We should be able to get this. What a nightmare this is. Just gotta keep my boys alive for the last little bit here. There we go. Is Crow better than Argon? I don't think so. I've never done a damage test on it. I'm sure somebody has. Agent over there with the combo Despair Rune. All right, this is an attack speed one. It's kind of meh. Oh, can't really use that. This one's not bad at all. Attack, HP, crit rate, and attack speed. That's not bad. I don't really know who I'm going to use a vampire set on. We are getting, it is confirmed we're getting Dragon Knights. So maybe we'll put some vampire on them. Leica, Chow. What's the wind one again? Leica, Chow, Leo. And then, of course, Ragdoll. And I forget what the light one's called. Yeah, Dragon Knights. So just go look up Dragon Knight Summoner's War. They've been a monster for a long time in Summoner's War Chronicles. And it's confirmed that we're getting those eventually. Yeah, you and every single other whale out there. It's gonna want Ragdoll. Ragdoll's been broken in Sky Arena since day one. One of the oldest broken monsters. You know, Philka, I'm not sure. I haven't gotten that far yet. I think I've done 3 dungeons so far. I was only able to do like 2 hours yesterday, so. I'm gonna stream tomorrow as well, so I'll probably do I'll do some more Fontana tomorrow. Yeah, Dragon Knights will be super hype banner when they do come. See how we got spread out there a little bit? I don't know how that happens. Like, some of our monsters get pushed and others don't. So they're going to go for the smallest group, I guess. Well, typically they go for the outliers first. So let's see if somebody has a healer, which they do. Thankfully, we have a Kina to heal us. Come on, boys. And we just back up to here. I'm on NA Katarina. Is it possible? Need to get in my raid rooms? It is possible, yes. We can queue at the same time, and there is a chance. What most people do is they'll just, if they get somebody they don't want, they'll just, you know, kick them from the party, and then eventually we'll get in. It's not foolproof, but it works. But you can't invite someone or see them in a world chat or whatever. Yes, that is the point of the Altar's Blessing, is that since you need so many duplicates of monsters in this game, you definitely put them in the Altar's Blessing, especially your best monsters. So that way you can awaken 14 them, awaken 15 them, or even just to skill them up. Most of the time people just use Devilmons though. Yeah, they're gonna have to figure something out, Vayne. That's the literally the only thing any creator has heard over the last 2 days. It's mining cap, mining cap, mining cap. And it's funny because none of us creators have any time to actually mine, so it doesn't affect us. But we know that there's tons of players out there that want to be able to farm, and they should be able to farm. Okay, why is my... No. Oh, my Shushu was targeting that other summoner, that's why. In the RD, you get a chance of... Are you talking about the Altar's Blessing, or are you talking about the Selective Summon? The Selective Summon is different. Altar's Blessing is that thing on the right. The little, like, door that says 11 out of 11 or 0 out of 11. So you have to have a Naran Ha to use it in the Altar's Blessing. That's getting crazy up in here. We'll use another Argon there for good. I'm actually almost done with the video, Mono Genji. I'm almost done with the video. It's like just a little Brawl Arena video, me doing Brawl Arena using Juno. I think she's still good. I think she's still S tier. She's not broken anymore, but I think she's still S tier for sure. Oh, I should go over there. Sorry if I don't get to chat, guys. Twisted Marsh right at the end can get really crazy. Spare crystal and 5-star pieces go to the exchange. Yes, definitely, Zenzi. The exchange is where I've got the majority of monsters that I need. This isn't a horror. It's kind of bad. But again, anything that's not great, we can always just combine now. Let's see. Doifan, same goes for Dark Light Heart Magician. Yeah, so yeah, I think you're talking about the summoners or the selective summon, Doifam. The selective summon is like an early game thing that you get to like just re-roll and keep rolling for new monsters and pick one. A lot of monsters aren't in there. Like Juno's not in there, Wusa's not in there, Naranha, of course, is not in there. If you're on EU, I don't think you have an Naranha at all, but I think you said you were on NA. Yes, there is, I think, Vane Gaming, I think you're talking about the account shop. Yes, we will eventually be getting that. I mean, I guess that's not confirmed, but they kind of have to give that to us eventually. Korea's had that forever, so I don't know when we're getting that. Yeah, it's always best, guys, in most cases. I think Kyger was talking about this too. Like, in most cases, just wait on the banner. Wait, unless you have like a specific event that's ending that requires you to summon something or whatever to get some more scrolls, like the plenty of mystical scroll summon. Most of the time, you should just wait till the end of the banner, right? You see if there's any weird bugs. You see if they change stuff. You see if they have to nerf them right away. That's happened several times already. And then by the end of the banner, you can make the best decision. See what all the other players, the whales, are doing with it. See how it fares. And then summon on it. Nice, man. Doubles the spares is good. Yeah, I already had an Argon, so it's like I didn't go for Naranha. Agent here specifically, he's said that he doesn't really care for Naranha. He built his and doesn't seem to put out the same damage, but I don't know. A lot of people do like her for a lot of things. She's pretty equivalent to Argon in most ways, so there's probably a lot of teams where you can just run both. My idiots. If I get the max craftable weapon piece from Seal and it rolls like all HP, is that worth to change the subsets or should I craft another one? Max craftable weapon. I probably have to see specifically. I want to make sure that I'm not like misreading what you're saying. Maybe Jonathan post a screenshot of what you got down in the Discord. That would be the best place for people to be able to comment on it. HP, is it worth changing the subsets or should I craft another one? So like I'll just give you the overall. Overall, typically what you want to do is you want a 2A 6-star it. And then hopefully it has decent stats. And decent tiers. And if it does, you know, obviously you can refine that. If it has like all D level stuff, then there's a possibility of having to craft a whole nother one. But yeah, it's hard to give specific advice on that. Sorry, my bad. It's also, we're just doing Twisted Marsh over here. This one takes probably the most brain power out of all the raids. And I don't have a lot of that brain power. These raids, this raid takes so long. It feels bad when you fail it. Okay, I'll see what the switch is. Let's see who she switches with. She switched with not me, so. Okay, go for Shushu. Nice, big ult from Juno. Juno's ult actually goes to everybody, so she'll literally cleanse everything. It's pretty nice. Thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate it. Why did my Shushu not have immunity on? Let me pull up Discord, put it off to the side here. Single despairs every time. This one's not horrible, though. This one's HP crit damage, evasion. It's not the worst. I can see it. 6-star runes or 6-star runes. Let's see. You guys been posting down here. Let's see. I'm seeing this for the story. Oh, thanks, Ruikin. Yeah, my boy Ruikin in my Discord helping me out. Oof. Get that immunity up. Gosh, Yushu's just so good in everything, man. Literally the best 4-star in the game. At least the best LD 4-star, for sure. Get a couple Argans in there. I only like to use as much Argan mana. Make sure I still have enough mana. Okay, she did that. Gotta always have enough mana for the Shushu cleanse when you need it. Just built Shushu in EU server. She's so... Yeah, bro. It's immunity. Immunity is extremely powerful in this game. The heals, yeah, everybody heals. We got tons of healing monsters. What's up, Kyger? How you doing, man? Yeah, I need a... Barcode probably knows. He knows all those 3-star monsters, right? I need something like a crow. Obviously, if I get a crow one day, then that'll be perfect for my LD account, but I don't even have a crow on this account, so highly unlikely. Yeah, definitely, Jonathan. I think Agent has to go turn in a quest after this, so we'll give me a chance to look at everything in Discord. So, oh. Need more debuffs. Fine. See if we get a heal off. We do. I like to wait a second to see if we get that heal off before I use an Argon skill. I might have to switch to Shoo. Is this the middle one now? No, it's not. If you don't get her to low enough health, she'll do snakes again. Oh, my guy. Oh, we just got 2. My mobile players, man. Or no. Oh, we got it. Whew. Switch over to Shoo here. I think we're good. Yeah, let's do an Argon. Ow, she just did her swippy swappy. So Argon did like no damage. Yeah, the only problem with Shoo is he definitely is meta in PvP. We certainly, like, a lot of people have Shoo ready to go for PvP. The only problem is that his 4-star stats make him relatively snipeable. So a lot of people can target him and kind of burst him down, especially the Morbius. So it's not like foolproof. So in that case, that's where Wusa comes in. His stats are so significantly better that he just stay alive for a lot longer. His shields are super thick. Oh, jeez. All right, cool. What would be the best runes for Helia and Argon? So Helia is a damage healer assassin, but that's not her primary role. Her primary role is to land defense, break, and brand. That is literally her only reason to exist. Nice, 2 defense runes. Ooh, look at this despair. It's like, it's good, but it's not like... It's good, though. No, that's a good one. Defense, crit damage resistance. It's all right. So I like to build my Helia a little bit tankier because she's a 3-star and she has relatively low base stats. So I like to build her a little bit tankier. So like maybe like attack, crit damage, HP or something like that. And then everything else substats is, you know, crit rate, crit damage, attack. And then of course a ton of accuracy. She needs to land those debuffs. Let me check my quests and stuff actually. I think I'm done with all that. Yeah, Dance with Kylea and all that. This is for the new area. Yeah, this is all Kantana stuff. Let me check real quick. Gotcha. Jonathan, is that you? Raven TV in there? With yeah, that must be you. I see your thing now. That is a really solid defense roll. And it's really sad because everything else is D-stat. That's like a really good... Like, honestly, if you want to keep that for now and like work on other stuff that's worse, right? You could do that. Because that's like, that'll do you fine for a while, right? And you may have a bunch of other stuff that's even way worse, and you'd rather put some resources into some of that. Because it's all about like incremental improvements over time. So I wouldn't sit there and spend a month worth of farming just to roll that, and then it like ends up being relatively bad, right? When you could just go be working on like earrings or something, right? Go work on something else that actually has really bad stats right now and that you need to improve. But yeah, eventually you'll want to improve it. Seal is probably by far the best weapons for pretty much everybody because they have the most long-term viability. Eventually all the other weapons become useless because it's like they give bonuses that don't matter anymore after you reach endgame. Whereas the Seal one gives you plus attack to your monsters, so that's like kind of useful pretty much everywhere. Let's use some Argon here. Ah, she put immunity up. Got immunity off. There's the... That's why the Juno is really nice to have. At least one Juno in the party. Because she can strip off those buffs. And then everybody else just have Shoo Shoo. Alright, I just used some mana. Hopefully that's not too bad. Okay, we're good there. No switchy switch. Okay, cool, cool. Sorry. Is this... Yep. Okay. Whew. It's hard to tell when it's going to be snakes again, or... That's why I always back up anyway. Don't get hit by the snakes. You get hit... If your summoner gets hit by the snakes, she starts stacking a certain passive. And I think if a summoner gets hit by the snake like 2 times, then you basically you get like this big mana cost debuff on you that you can't take away. And you do less damage. Yeah. Bad stuff. Bad stuff. She's gonna do that, and then we like to get her somewhere else. Come over here. Yes, there we go. Rex Arcana really putting out some amazing heals. Ah. Oh. If I don't have enough mana, I definitely got to go out. Make sure I don't get that stack. Boom. Two vamps. Ooh, that's accuracy. Damn. Unfortunate. And we've done 6 of them already? Time flies. Only 15 more to go. We'll see. I got places to be later. Yeah, that would be nice if you could use raid tickets on Seal. Seal is like the most needed dungeon in this game because of all the pieces that you get from that raid. Because for 6-starring stuff, there's so many things that you need from Seal. I gotta know she does that. She does a little swap right away. You know, Jonathan, I don't know enough about the whole NFT thing to really make comments on it. I just know that it's bad. Like, the community hates stuff like that for the most part. So that's all I have to go off of, and if the community hates it, then I probably hate it too. What's up, James? This is the NA, North America. The main account. I played my EU account for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, I cannot do 3 accounts. So yeah, Jonathan, it's hard for me to make a definitive opinion on it. I don't even, what does that even mean as far as games? Like, I don't even know what that even means. Like, I guess you can get, currency in this game and it becomes some sort of like token that's worth money of sorts, I guess. I don't know. I'm speaking out of my ass. As long as I don't ever see it in the game, then I guess I don't care. But I just don't know what it means for the behind the scenes of the game. There we go. I brought her over here. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. No, if they start, like, if they do something like, hey, purchase this NFT and you'll get access to this or whatever. Yeah, if they start, like, gating stuff, then yeah, of course. I highly doubt that. I think it's just going to be, like, some sort of, like, back burner or something in the background. That's just like there. At least I hope it is. James, it's a different server in NA, and we're ahead of you guys by a couple weeks. So we have content that you don't have yet. So this is like the latest raid boss. We've had her for a while, but you guys just got Naraka a couple days ago, so this will be your next raid boss. Ew. Unfortunately, I'm not getting anything that's crazy. I think I've gotten like 2 despair runes that are decent. Don't, yeah, Kiger. It makes me mad every time somebody says that. I have to bring a freaking, like, Raccoony with me or something just to make my life a little less miserable running through it. Yeah, you build just like a little tanky Orbia with Dark Staff. Perfect. I did one a while back, Jonathan. I'll probably do an updated one again because small things have changed. It's not much. But nobody ever sees old videos, so probably best to make a new one. I'll mostly probably use a lot of the same footage again because it really hasn't changed that much. There was a couple small little bugs with it, but for the most part, Shushu is OP. At this point, we should have Argon. And if you don't have Argon, you need to be looking for him in the exchange shop. You could probably use Naranha here. Some people have used Brandia. Mostly Korean server people use Brandia. But I think it's also because they have better runes. Zenzi, that's a tough one. Probably not. But there have been some surprises from some Kinas out there. Ruikin in my Discord, he's a top Kina main in my server, so he'd definitely have a better opinion on that than me. Kina is my worst. I don't even know what she does half the time. And she does the swap. Why didn't I see that? Yikes. Yikes. Move out of the way. Oh, we got him. Ugh. She gonna turn into that form? She gonna do? Come stand it. Oh damn! Ah, this is a quitter. Well, she doesn't have her ultimate yet, so that's the only thing. As soon as she gets her ultimate, we die. So it's technically still doable. It'll just be much slower. Oh wait, my Helya died too. Fuck. Probably not doable. I don't know, when did my Helya die? Yeah, there's the ultimate. It's alright. Happens even to the rank 16 summoner on the server, so. Or whatever you are now. I swear though, like when I'm playing on mobile, I go for that button, it just doesn't do what I want. It's true. Like there's no forgiveness in this raid. Honestly, I wonder if, like, we could get away with, like, 2 healers. And then somebody brings a bunch of DPS. I think you could do it with Orbeas. Because some of our whales on our server have gotten this raid down this so fast. It's kind of crazy. It's all neutral, Novin. All the raids are neutral, except for ruptures, which don't really matter. They're easy. Seal is technically dark, so if you bring like light monsters or light weapons, you can get a little bonus or a little like extra combat power towards your bonus. But no, none of the raids on the left side, none of those have elements. They're all neutral. So you just bring whatever your best monsters are and whatever your best weapon is, and that's how you hit the bonus. And then you can swap around to other monsters. Like my Argon is not necessarily my highest monster at all. He's like only 98 CP. He does work, but he's only 98, power. Whereas like my Taor is 117 power. So if I need to hit a bonus, then I bring my Taor and then swap out. I feel like they did speed that up a little bit, like how fast she puts that thing out. You think she's the best summoner, Kyger? I don't know. I mean, I also don't want to play a little girl. I can see there's two pretty big reasons why people gravitate towards Orbia. I don't think anybody does. Never understood. Like, I love anime and I love all the other, Japanese culture shit, but never understood the obsession with the tiny little girls. So we've got tiny girl character, we've got the typical anime waifu character, and then we've got Cleef, who looks like he's 12. And now we're getting a third female summoner, which has two even bigger reasons to pick her. Indeed, Cleef best summoner. Chad life. We almost got this. Come on. You just stay dead over there. Oh, you revived? Okay. I think your damage Cleef is a little too much damage. Oh, you didn't die? Oh, I thought I saw. Maybe you just got knocked down. Unfortunate. You have to choose to build Annabelle and Taor. Which one would you build first as a Cleef main? Annabelle. Well, I mean, it depends on where you're at, right? Like, are you early game, mid game, late game? Like, Taor is good in a lot of places, but he's S tier in PvP. So it's like, if you're hitting that PvP time, yeah, build your Taor. But if you're like earlier mid game, Annabelle does so much for Cleef. Like, I love Annabelle. I say this all the time. She's my favorite monster for Cleef. So like, Annabelle's good everywhere. Like, I bring Annabelle everywhere. Dungeons, raids, hero area, everywhere. Get an Argon hit in, because that was pretty juicy up there. Yikes. Do a little healy heal. But Tayor is great too. Once I built my Tayor in PvP, it really shot me up the PvP ladder. Tayor and Juno, for that matter. I kind of built them both roughly the same time. Monkey Gaming, hi again indeed. This team that I got right now? No, this is not an arena team at all. This is a raid team. Oh, your team, Theo, Juno, Fermion? Probably. Fermion does a lot of strips of immunity and that kind of stuff, so probably, yeah, that would work. You got to pick 4 monsters, though, so you got to have a 4th one ready. And a lot of people are going to be picking Juno on the other team, so you got to have a monster ready that's going to replace Juno. Hugo Samai, 3:14 a.m. You guys don't sleep over there, evidently. When it's 3:14 a.m., I am snoozing. My Discord's going off, and I'm just like, good night, guys. I appreciate you spending the wee hours of the night here with me. It is 4:15 p.m. over here on the east coast of North America. Yes, this raid is much harder than Naraka. Naraka is just a damage check. That's all Naraka is. Oops. This raid is a mechanics check, and whether or not you're playing on PC or mobile. Gotta focus up for snakes. Snacks. Water Beast Monk is good. I wouldn't say he's amazing, but he's good for Orbia mains. Because he's very, very good protection for Orbia mains. Yeah, I've seen people stand there, but I get too scared. Like, I don't want to mess up the entire raid because I'm a couple pixels off. I'd rather just dodge them. This raid takes way too long to get messed up right at the end. Fire Valk is still good, but she's significantly worse than she was. I'd say she's like B tier. I do use speed. I have 2 accounts. This one and my light dark account. I have a light dark only account. It's on the same server. So I only attempt to only use light and dark monsters. I do technically have an EU account, but I don't play it. So it's not horrible. Oh, do I? My bad, speed. Take what I can get. Let me get here. This is really hard to say. Just watching you until the end. Let's see. What do you? Sorry, Doifam. What do I think about Fire Pioneer? He's really solid. he might actually be really good in the new hard expedition, actually. I was talking with Barcode and Kyger a little bit about that. Well, I was watching their conversation about it. But yeah, Fire Pioneer, he's pretty solid. I'd say he's like an A-tier unit. He's a mage class. He does the beneficial effect blockers, strips, and big damage and stuff. So he's really pretty decent against cleaves. I've been wrecked by some Chiwus here and there. He's not, you don't see him often. But as a free monster, yeah, heck yeah. I would 100% get him. Great little monster to have in your back pocket. I don't use him anymore because I got the segment, and then, you know, I got Juno to do a lot of stuff too. So it's, I typically run more tanky support teams. I'm pretty sure Fermian's probably pretty decent in PvP. Again, as I've said before, I don't have him or use him, or I've also never seen Fermion being used, so it's hard for me to comment on whether he's good or not. So he could be good. I know some people use him in raids. I know a lot of people use him in raids. But it's a light dark monster, so you got to respect them and build them. I need to build Chiwu because I think that with the free one I can now. Oh yeah, there you go. Good chance to A15 him. Fire Garuda didn't work perfectly. Yeah, I saw that combo, Kyger. I'm gonna have to think about that because I don't have any of the other monsters built that were mentioned. Like I don't have Archangel. I have Fire Beetle, of course. He's free, but he's not built. So I haven't finished the continent yet, so I'll have to finish that first tomorrow. Yeah, there you go. Kyger knows pretty well. He's in a really kind of top level guild over there. So there you go, Monkey. Fermion really good for raids. You heard it from somebody who knows. Galago's boss on floor 2 is definitely insane, man. Is that... Did I get to floor 2 yet? I think I did. Oh, was that Borbo Arachne? Can't remember who that one was. I see people in SEA, they use Fermion on raid and also for PvP. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the doctor guy, yeah. He's definitely always the hardest. Shushu is really good because he cleanses off the shock and he puts on immunity. Shushu's very good for the doctor. Oh, Hugo, what time is it? It is 4:21 p.m. here on East Coast, North America. 4:21 p.m. So about to go hit up some Chick-fil-A a little bit later. And then head over to some of my friend's house. Play some D&D. Saudi, 11:21 p.m. We gotcha. So it's lunchtime for you. What server do you play on, Monkey, then, in Saudi Arabia? Would that be the Europe servers? Is this... Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes Southeast Asia. Gotcha. Hopefully the ping's not too bad for you. That's right, you did mention that, Kyger. Well, yeah, Kyger, we talked about hitting up the little events that they host every now and then for Sky Arena. I didn't get to go to the last one, but I'll definitely make it to these next ones. Nice, Monkey. Cool, cool. Yeah, the games are just way better with friends, so. Our guild has the top guild boss time, right around 2.5 minutes. So I'm gonna go use the restroom. Kyger, maybe you can explain what it is specifically. I was reading through his skills, and I didn't see, maybe I was reading it wrong. Specifically what makes him amazing for, other than the what? Damage taken down? Why don't I link Hargan for damage? Because she puts out way too much damage, and she puts out all those dots. I gotta have Shushu on Soul Link. I do. I swap between Argan and Shushu. And then I'll switch to Helia to land some defense breaks and brands when I need them. So yeah, I'm switching through all three of them. But the problem is if I use too much Argan, then I don't have the Shushu cleanse when I need it, and then I die because of the 6 stack. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I just down this entire Gatorade. Be right back. All right, be back. Let's see. Have you reached mining auto limit? Yeah, I did on my so I got my 2 accounts, my LD account, and then of course this account. I do pay for the battle pass on my main account, so I do have the 1,000 mining limit. Actually, I don't know if I've hit that today on this main account. What do I need? Wait, it's not monster book, it's collection book. Always the sapphires and the red diamonds, right? I also need sticks. Wait, where do you get sticks from again? Don't you just get them from like farming the... You get them from farming like mangoes and stuff, right? I need the little sticks. Let's see. But yeah, on my alt account, my LD account, it's only the 200 because I don't pay for the battle pass there. One second, let's see. All right, cool. My mobile players out there really struggling. I feel it. I can't do it on mobile. Yeah, we got a break here, Kygo. I'll bring you into Discord real quick. Poke. I guess I can just hop in. Still learning Discord. I guess I can just hop in the VC on my Discord, I guess. Hold on, wait, I can call, right? Yeah, call. Sure. Let me make sure that it's actually coming through.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, let me turn you up a little bit. Hold up. Let me turn down the music here. Yeah, you should be good. Yeah, it just comes from like the mango trees, right? Or whatever. Yeah, there it is. Right, right. So what's up with yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
How it's working is, let me see which skill it is. 1 second. I can't remember if it's one of his skills or his passive, but it effectively allows you to get more brand than anyone else.
Okay, let me pull up his skills real quick. Because I was reading it the
Angel.
other day, and I was like, don't other people do brand too? Fermion.
Cruises. Which one is it? Let me see. Sword 1 time. Drain damage, not that one. Damage taken up unremovable. No, it's passive.
Yeah, so passive, damage taken, damage dealt up 30%. Is that to your whole team, or is that just to Fermion?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the big part of it. And then somebody in chat is saying damage. It's unremovable. It's an unremovable brand.
Yeah, his first active skill is unremovable.
Oh, I see that. Unremovable. Why didn't I read that before? Damage taken up, unremovable. That is absolutely why it makes it the best.
So him doing brand, and it doesn't say it, but it's effectively like a pseudo brand. Like it works just like brand, but isn't brand.
Right. That's what Mike in chat was saying. It's like a separate debuff.
Yeah.
So does it stack with another brand? Like you keep landing brands from Helia or something else? Would that stack
so like
with?
it's a separate debuff. So like you can have brand 10 and this buff.
And this brand, yeah. That's kind of crazy. I definitely see that. I wonder if does anybody you guys have Fermion. I gotta check my guild, see if anybody has Fermion.
And then you have Windy, who gives
everyone
crit damage up.
Yeah, he's the other big raid one. There he is.
Those are the
crit
two
damage.
big boys for for guild boss, and then everyone else uses the cheat combo of fucking the 2 vampires and Tiana.
Yeah, I use the 2 vampires and either Bastet or Wusa or something because I don't have Windy or Tiana. Well, I have them actually both, but I don't have them built.
Well, the idea with Tiana is she gives you your ultimate faster.
Right.
And then the fire vampire gives you makes all your spells cost less.
Yep.
And then you go to Argon and then just hammer it.
Yep. Definitely that's what I use now.
Fast enough.
Yeah. I use Argon and Vertihal right now for that. I just need to add in the Tiana for more of it.
And then we try to have a Brandia on the team.
Mm-hmm.
And then, everyone just goes damage. Have you got a chance to play around at all with your new element skills?
No, that's be a good thing to look at here. I got skills, enhanced let's see. It's the second one. So you guys see this in NA? We got, for Cleef at least, second skill, and you can choose a different skill. Now,
Only
when I say
for
gets,
the elements.
does it cost anything to switch? I haven't switched it yet.
It costs 10 books to unlock it.
Oh, to unlock it, but then you can switch around.
Yeah, it's the same level.
Gotcha. Use power of frozen armor to apply damage dealt. Let's go to my wind, because... Did you see any in particular for Cleef that was like any of his elements that seemed particularly better because of the switch?
Fire seems really good because it actually does burn now, and in PvP it's a silence.
Ah. So level 1 burn when attacking a creature, crit damage taken up. Caster has continuous recovery, there's a silence. So yeah, this would be really good with Wusa.
Which
or
is
Ariel.
your third ability is continuous recovery.
True, yeah. So that stacks with that. This is nice for Seal too, because Cleef's use fire a lot in Seal for the bleed on third skill.
When I did my Seal thing, I pointed out that Cleef flat out just doesn't have anything he can use to actually deal damage to the Seal boss.
Yeah.
The only thing he would be able to do is the light first skill for the brand effect, but it's only if target is taunted, and he can't taunt.
Yeah. His fire skill 3 has bleed. And then his wind skill 2 has...
Skill 1 is shock, right?
Skill 2 here. Yeah, per hit, level 1 electric shock for 14. Yeah, so he does have it on skill 2 wind and skill 3 fire. But I never use the wind one because I already have shock in my other monsters. So I try to bring something that's a little bit different.
Yeah, really. Just didn't do anything before. Now he has
something. Yeah, fire. 2 things on fire. Fire has become the definitive Seal weapon then for Cleef, with 2 things on it.
I tried it to see if it counts the Seal boss as a creature for you to get that bonus.
True.
But the wind, not for Seal, but for especially that next raid we're going to get is probably going to be huge.
Gotcha.
Because it bounces between enemies and does more damage.
Right. Gotcha. Let's see if the boys are ready yet. Our mobile hands are hurting.
I don't get it. I only play mobile.
I can't. I would be the same. I mean, when we're running 10 TMs in a row, I can see it.
Marsh is an interesting dungeon. It is definitely interesting to see people still don't really understand it.
Well, people still don't understand White Castle, like people with 500 CP. And they bring in weird monsters and... let's see chat real quick.
Have you tried doing a pickup on Seal and people try bringing their regular, like the Holy Trinity or whatever?
I have never picked up Seal. I'm scared on my LD account because I have to do pickups every now and then.
Oh, jeez. No, that is not good. But alright, man, I know you're doing your stream or whatever.
Yeah, man. Thanks for explaining the Fermion thing. That helps a lot. I'll have to find somebody in our guild that has Fermion.
Yeah, that's Fermion and Wendy are the 2 that like the big main guilds race times with.
Right.
That and Croa is a huge one. The Harg.
Yep.
All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your stream.
Thanks, Kyrie. Appreciate it. Have a good one. All right. So I had a couple questions in here. Hope you guys I learned something about Fermion there. OP on red. Let me see. You focus defense and attack. On mine and Agent's Cleef, we both focus defense and crit. Since most of the damage does come from defense. Sure, if we get attack in there, that's cool. But yeah, defense and crit tends to do pretty well for us. I do pretty well in PvP, and I just run full support monsters. Sometimes Theor. Let's see. Which gear is best for cleave and best stat? Defense stat, so I like on necklace crit damage, and then defense, personally, on the next two. So necklace, crit damage for cleave, bracelet defense, and ring defense. Obviously, you want some HP substats in there too, but I like a little more damage. Of course, resistance and evasion, all those things are good. Let's see, you asked, is there any way to maintain substats on your gear when you awaken it? It's such a waste. Nope. That's the thing. So as you go to the next level in your blacksmithing, right, you take a weapon up to the next level or a piece of accessories, it will, all the stats will reroll. What type of stats and what tier it is. Which is why I typically say, when you're like mid-game, don't sit there and play the which 5-star gear has better substats and roll like 4 or 5 different runes or 4 or 5 different pieces of gear, because you're just wasting skystones. Just find a good set. And as far as set goes, I'm personally just focused on the Twisted Marsh set. Like, I just grabbed a Twisted Marsh set, and I've just been working on those. Outside of that, though, Foggy Prison set of accessories is really good for cleave, because it's a defense buff. Both Kina and Cleef like the Foggy Prison set. Orbia likes Naraka set. That's what she likes. But yeah, it kind of sucks. Just have to get your blacksmithing all the way to the end, take your weapon or your accessories all the way to the end, and then we start refining something. What skill should I focus for Cleef? Focus your blue passives first. So the ones on the right-hand side, focus those blue passives first. The only one that you can leave alone in the passives is the revive timer. That one we don't care about. Yeah, I can definitely, once I get a break after this TM. Yeah, Jonathan, the pad is awful. I miss the pad so many times when I'm trying to do mobile. I just can't. Yeah, Agent, we'll, I just refreshed for 3. So we can always do some more tomorrow after we get rid of these. See, like, I could switch my Argon here, but I don't have enough mana. As soon as I use that 3-skill mana, she's going to swap with me. And that's the other thing is, like, Cleef. I can't really sit there and have Argon the whole time, because she always targets the Cleef. She always targets the one in front. So I'm constantly getting these stacks of debuffs right here, and I have to have a Shushu ready. I have to have enough mana ready. So if I was an Orbia, yeah, and I had an Argon, I could just sit back there, never get touched. And I could spam Argon all day. Do you think an HP or defense ring, which one is better? For Cleef, I think defense is better, but it's a little debatable. I forgot what I'm showing, but here's the skills. I think it was the skills somebody was asking for. So these are all maxed out. These are all maxed out here. The only one I don't have maxed out is this one. I'm almost done with these over here. And you can really just save the element ones for last. Yeah, just like Agent said, since like Agent and I have a more crit damage build, like a more heavier damage build on our cleaves, so we want more defense, so that way our crit damage actually does something. And then we can run a bunch of just tanky healing monsters and never die, but also put out all the damage we need to put out as a cleave. A lot of people just run like full tank cleaves too. But if you run a full tank cleave, then you've got to have some sort of like damage on your team or several forms of damage. But then it's like you bring in some damage that's the first thing that gets targeted. Like a Tessarion or something like that. And then that thing gets targeted and now you're out of damage. So if you have the damage on your summoner, a lot harder to kill the summoner. Ash did the switchy switch. Gotta remember that. Okay, there's that. My boys, run. That catches people out a lot. Alright, so Agent got the bad juju, so I can just sit here and use my Argon. Oh, man. Got her. I think I got one more raid ticket, but I don't mind. We can just do them tomorrow, too. Nothing crazy on my despair runes so far. See how they're feeling over there. Sure, man. Let's see. There's Summoner right there. Let's put on Green Staff. Green Staff's my best. There we go. So, crit rate, crit damage. 62, almost 63 HP. Almost 4,000 defense. Resistance isn't bad. Accuracy isn't bad. A lot of improvements, though, right around the corner. I just got this. This is my final end game piece of gear for my earrings. Super excited about that one. It rolled once into defense and twice into HP, and the final one into accuracy. So could have been better, but could have been way worse. So now I'll just go and refine this, and this is going to be a crazy piece of gear. Got this to do one more on this one. And then I've got two accessories already for that one. Let's see what works. Uno mas, boys and girls, uno mas. And after this one, we'll call it a stream. Hope you guys enjoyed us just sitting here smashing away at Twisted Marsh boss. Oh, agent's got to clock out. What would be the best thing to get? So if I wanted sticks, right? Obviously, I know I can get them from these fruit, like the peach and mango trees. And then this would give me the thicker sticks, right? And then it's also chamomile. Those are field events. You need so many for these professions, man. Where are we at? I've got tons of these books already. They're just in storage. Oh, I can make one. Yay! And then I just got to give that away. Feels bad, man. These are so hard to come by. I just tend to buy them in the exchange shop. Maybe I need to go do gold. Yeah, maybe I need to go auto gold. Whew. Where's my, let's see, like this, I need a crit damage necklace, unfortunately, that has not dropped for me. It's my final necklace. Yeah, defense, and I have a crit rate necklace, which I wasn't sure if I was going to take that up all the way, but I'd rather have a crit damage necklace, so I got to keep going on that. Oh, wait, press auto mining. There we go. And then for this, I have this defense one right here, which is honestly really good. You know what's funny, though? Which one do you think gives me more power? I go equip, and it sends me down. Which is kind of crazy that this one still gives me more power. It's probably because it's an HP ring, and HP rings tend to give you, or like a variety of stats tend to give you a little bit more power overall. Even though this ring on the left-hand side definitely has better stats. All right, agent's good to go. Last one. Actually, I might run, like, if he's going to run that staff, I might run, like, Fire Staff or something to apply slightly different debuffs. Because Fire Staff gives out bleed. It's like another debuff. I don't know. Probably not the right thing to do. Yeah, so like there's bleed and provoke. Oops. That was dumb of me. Ramon, thank you for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream and the content. Get to the middle, get to the middle. Okay, yeah. The other Shushu got the cleanse, so. Alright. Schneck. Yeah, man, definitely. The necklace I currently have on is actually still a 5-star 2 awakened necklace from White Castle. I'm still waiting on a crit damage necklace from this raid, actually. I may end up just having to buy it. But I'd rather use my coins on Despair runes. But yeah, this is our last Swiss and Marsh. Make sure to remind me if I forget. Hopefully I don't forget. Oh no! There goes the Helia. It's not the worst thing. My Helia is a 3-star, so it's like she's gonna hurt the worst. I need to build her a little bit tankier, I think. I kind of have some throwaway runes on her. So actually my necklace is a crit rate necklace. So I am getting the majority of my crit rate from there. I also do have a lot of other crit rate in a lot of other places, which is why I want to switch it out for a good crit damage necklace because I would get so much more value. Like my fire staff literally has 100% crit rate, and I don't need that. I mean, it's nice, but I don't need that. Like, I'm okay with like 70, but a lot more crit damage, right? Plus, you know, it's not going to be a perfect, you know, piece of equipment. And we're going to have to refine it, so it's going to take months to get like a full set of endgame gear. Almost there. Stay on target. Yeah, pure defense. Well, it's funny enough, you're actually, as a cleave, if you just go straight defense, it is in theory good for him because he'll put out more damage, right? But your combat power actually doesn't go up as high. A little bit of a spread of stats tends to give you a little bit more combat power. You got 2. Slot 4 crit damage to spare. Nice. Heck yeah, man. Attack crit. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I'll have to go back and see if I got anything good from today. But thank you to Rex and Agent Smith for chugging along. So a lot of people are good for Despair. One in particular that's really good for Despair is Juno. Juno is very, very good on Despair. Because she's constantly doing her skill 2. And she strips and then stuns. Strips and stuns, right? With Despair. There's a lot of other monsters. Basically, any monster that's putting out a lot of AoE damage is great on Despair. But yeah, as Agent said, most PvP, if you're able to stun people consistently and they can't use skills, they can't do anything, or they can't run away, it's so much value. Yeah, Juno is PvP. I use her in PvE a couple times here and there. Let's see. Let's go check out our runes. Let's go to sort. Or wait, no, sort by despair. See what we got today. Subprop. No, we want to go 6-star. So here's all of our 6-star despair runes. I got no slot 4s. Jeez. Not a single slot 4. Problem is, I'm not seeing a ton of Juno runes right now because nothing has HP percent on it. Along with other things. Like, this might not be bad, actually. It's okay. Ugh. Yeah, not a ton. Not a ton. But we can go to Rune Alchemy. We can go to Rune Combo. Yeah, no slot 6 either. Let's go quick settings. Let's turn on 5 stars and let's turn on despairs real quick. Just kind of give you a little rundown, guys. So these are all my 5-star legendary despairs, right? So some of them still might be kind of useful, right? So you don't want to just go and like throw everything, but this is trash. Basically, if it doesn't have a bunch of like A and S tier stats, I'm probably not going to keep it, even though it's a despair rune. So like, even though this is HP percent, this would be good on Juno, and the substats just aren't there. You know, resistance, evasion, defense, and attack, not happening. So we take all 3 of those, And you could use a magic dust on here, and we're going to have a guaranteed chance at getting a great success, right? So let's so just for the sake of it, let's try something real quick. I want to test it. I know I just made the video on it. I just want to double check something. Quick settings. Let's go to something like focus. Let's go with 3 of these focus runes. We're going to combine runes without the dust. And we got a regular 5-star focus rune, right? So what we do next, though, is we can go rune combination. And I'm not sure yet what the value is. Because this right here, these first 3, third booty, we can use a magic dust and we press combine rune. And there's a guaranteed 6-star despair rune. Right? It's a resistance, which isn't great. It actually has decent substats, but it's a resistance rune. Which, honestly, also isn't bad for Juno either. So, I really don't want to, like, combine these without definitely having magic dust, which I don't have enough of, obviously, because it just came out. Now, things that I wouldn't mind combining without magic dust, maybe stuff like, I don't know, focus runes and maybe endure runes or something, right? Now, another thing about this is if I just did 3 focus runes, I'm definitely going to get a focus rune. But if I did this, if I did 1, 2, and then 3, like a different one, and I press combine rune, there's a chance of me getting something different. Now, this time I got an actual focus rune, but 1, 2, and let's go 3, different one. And then I got a swift rune. Now, so this was a great success, but I got a swift purple, so it's a purple. This honestly isn't horrible. Honestly, this is like, this could be like a little Raccoony rune right here. Could be a good little Raccoony rune. And stuff like Blade and Rage, and I'm not too worried about energy, but like, so like energy, let's go to energy 5 stars. I got a ton of these, right? I'm not really too concerned about using dust on these because I'm going to be able to farm that dungeon really easily. This Queen Spider Nest dungeon is the easiest for me. I'll show you my team right now. I think it's literally this. Is it this? Yeah, it's what the hell, yeah. Well, the first combine I did was, I did use a magic dust just to show. So, Shoo, turn off Soul Link skill 1. Let's see how this goes. It was working really well for me earlier. But yeah, that second one was a lucky one, basic. And there is level 2 hard Arachne boss. See what we get. Alright, so 2 purples. Resistance, and here's an energy. This does have an HP substat, so, and it's S, so this could roll 3 times into that, and this would be pretty good. So that's a possibility. This one over here, it's kind of meh. But yeah, that's my easiest one. The other dungeons, forget about this guy. I have a hard enough time on this, but it's because I haven't built the this guy, Rigel. I've never built him, and I really need to, badly. We're getting a lot of resources from the new continent, so maybe I'll build them. Level 1, I can auto. Level 2, I can't auto of this one, but I can definitely manual it. So I might just be manualing this for a while. Laboratory Madness, nobody cares. Lava Cave is just shoo. Let's see if I can auto this. I think, was I able to auto this? I think I did. There's something like this. And then yeah, see if this works. So what's nice about Shoo here, it's like Shoo everywhere, is that when you have immunity on, you don't get the brand and the defense break. Now, in this case, he got it on me initially, but after that, he just keeps immunity on me the whole time. Now, the only problem with this is I don't have a defense break, so I almost would rather bring Annabelle here. Who's important for Swift Runes? Swift Runes are damage dealers based off speed. So Karambit, Lupinus, the Wind Magic Knight. On the other spectrum, a support is Raccoony. Raccoony does healing based off his first skill, or his very first basic attack. So if the more he does his basic attack, which is attack speed, the more he heals. So he's another good one to put on Swift. Yeah, as Hoon said, Fire Vampire. I actually have my Theomars on Swift. Funny enough, he's literally on a Swift set that I've had from like the 3rd or 4th week. And he does pretty good. He's still one of my highest monsters. So all the Swift runes that I get that are 6-star, I'll probably just put some on Theomars. That way I can save my rage runes for other things. So yeah, they're still going level 2 here. So see how Theomars' skill 1 here, or his basic attack, does something extra. Damage dealt up 15% if target has Frostbite. So he applies Frostbite on these other skills. On his 3rd skill, basically. So it's like he actually does more damage by doing more of these first skills. He's not the best. I'd rather have him on Rage Blade, but he's fine on Swift too. But yeah, the epitome monster of attack speed is Karambit, the fire vampire, or the fire raven. Yeah, we're still going over there. Attack speed up, so he does more of these. You can definitely do Rage Blade, and Rage Blade is fine. So yeah, I can definitely auto this, but let me it's taken for frickin' ever. Yeah, Rage Blade is fine. I would go in attack speed slot 2 for Karambit. Which is good, because you probably got a bunch of attack speed runes laying around that you can't use. So just find your best one, and that's his rune. I want to build Water Monkey. He has an extra skill on his basic. Yeah, the monkeys, pretty much all the monkeys have something, I'm pretty sure, on their first skill. Defense break is what's essential, honestly, because I don't have that in this team. Water Monkey. I'm completely missing him. There he is. Yeah. So he does a stun. So 7% rate to use Ascension Strike. And then he does the, or 20%, sorry, when he's fully skilled. That's pretty good. So 1 in 5 attacks is going to do this attack, which is a ton of damage. And then chance to stun. So yeah, there definitely is a reason you could build him on Swift too. Let's see what his other skills are though. Attack enemies within the area, stuns them with a certain chance. So it's area damage. Random enemies within the area. He could be this is another despair monster right here, honestly. See, if I had defense break right now. Actually, I mean, I know this happened the other time. It wasn't Bastet. It had to have been Annabelle that I used. Because Annabelle applies the defense break. Haven't done this yet, obviously, because I gotta finish the new content. But yeah, guys, I gotta go finish on my Path of Adventures at some point. Is there any other questions you guys got? Anything else you guys want to talk about? What do we got in the exchange shop? Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna summon on the aerial banner. I would like to have an aerial one day. Yeah, I don't have any pieces right now. I have a Brandia. You know, I went up against this Wind Mermaid. I went up against her the other day. What's up, Jamie? How you doing? I'm actually trying to put out a video. I actually have a little bit of time after the stream. I'm going to try to finish up that video for you guys. It's just a little, like, kind of Brawl Arena video, me using Juno a bunch after nerf. I think she's still pretty good. So I hope you guys go and watch that video. Try to get that posted here within the next 30 minutes to an hour. We got any like random summons for you guys? I don't want to use too many. Let's do a 10 pull fire, a 10 pull water, and a 10 pull summon. How about that? I always like to end the stream with a little bit of summons if we can. Because these don't count towards the altar blessing, so. And I'm saving mysticals obviously for the next banners. All right, let's try this out. So 10 pull on the wind. Nothing. Yeah, I'll throw up Tear Glance next. I'll do a 10 pull on water. Can we get anything? Nothing. 10 pull on fire? Question mark? Nothing. My elemental scrolls are always booty. You know, we got it. Look at this juicy little 10 right there. Let's do 10 on the wind again. Nothing. Unfortunate. Yeah, let's go look at the Path of Growth, Path of Adventure, Tear Glands. Level 2, I can definitely manual. It's going to take a little bit of time. Chloe. Probably Segment. And... Or do I just go... Do I go Chloe, Helia, Argon? Let's try that. I'm going to manual it. Oh, do I not have the stats for this? I might not have the stats for this. I might have to go... Yeah, I'll start with Juno, and then I'll, like, switch in. Yeah, this is 500,000 power, so... I don't think I can auto this. I got really close, actually, autoing this. So let's go... Argon. So you pop Chloe. And hopefully Helia uses her skills. I don't know. This one's a little tough for me, actually. Yeah. We'll see. I've just been farming the other one. I went Shushu, Argon... Worked okay, Shushu, Argon, Juno. Interesting. Let me try that. Because I always try to do the speed runs, and it's like, I know I'm not going to be able to do the speed runs with this. Especially not as a cleave. Shushu just OP everywhere, man. Let's see how this goes. Just gonna let it on. Yeah, I have my fired lizard man. He is pretty dope here. We'll see if this doesn't work. It'd be a really slow run. Segment fire lizard Colleen. Yes, I think I did see that. See, and then that just happens. He just one. That's the problem though, is he just one-shots things. So I do have a fire lizard actually. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, Rosaria probably is best here. I do have lizard man. Kind of a built too. Let's see. Yeah, probably segment 2 to help continuing get more defense breaks and stripping that crit up, which is the worst. I wonder. I'm curious about this team right here. It's just constantly stripping, constantly making sure he doesn't have something. And I want to keep both of them on. Let's see how this goes. It might be... So they're doing a really good job of keeping stuff off. Okay, she got the defense. Just whether or not it's consistent is the big question. Yeah, it's typically not me that's the problem with damage, like damage reduction. It's always my my monsters. Like, if she runs out of the way, we're good. But if they don't... So now she's getting low. Now she's going to get one shot. He's got that one-shot mechanic here. Hold on. Juno just keeps using her strip. Which is good, because I want her to continue to strip off the crit up. I think this might be the end here. Yeah, Juno's not using her heal. That's the problem there. Oh, that healed, and there goes the segment. Yep. Yeah, the damage reduction, sure. I can see it. But you were saying Colleen. I think I did see that. Somebody using Colleen. Colleen, Lizardman segment. Let's go look at Colleen. Wonder if I'm going to have to build her or not. They also have significantly better runes than we do. And that helps a lot. So, attack down. That is always good. Unrecoverable. Obviously, HP recovery. Wonder if Shushu, honestly, over Juno. Dot's team... I feel like Dot's teams aren't as strong here as they were in Sky Arena. I want to try one more. But I'm totally fine, guys, with manualing some of these. Right, if I'm getting 6-star runes out of them, where am I going? Like, if I got to manual some of these just to get a couple 6-star runes, I'll do it. I want to try, instead of Juno, I want to try Shushu. The problem is my cap. So I need to go fire. Yeah, immunity is OP, and Shushu is giving me more consistent healings, especially if I turn off that skill 1. I think the segment Fire Lizard is probably the right choice. We'll see how this goes. It might be a little slow. There's no consistent defense break. So far, so good. Like, Shushu's just spitting out that healing and immunity. Basic, or is that Cheddar? Cheddar, you need to get on the Shushu train. Cheddar is still reluctant to admit the awesome power. Like, literally, like, every time I go into a new dungeon, I'm like, who would be good here? Shushu. So this is obviously super slow, but if it's consistent, I don't mind. Like, I'll just let it go. Plus, there's the new mechanic that they implemented that if I do fail, that it will automatically go and do another one for me. And as long as I don't fail 3 times in a row, I'll finish all of my runs. So far, I think this is it. I think this is probably going to be the team. My second could use a little bit more accuracy. Now, here's the other problem. I'm hoping we don't run out of time. I can see that being a problem, too. Oh, Shushu almost had it there. He went for the double kill, or the double tap. And there it is, yeah. He gets his ult back. Yeah, I don't know what's going to be a consistent auto team for this. No idea. Probably just going to have to manual it with more of a fast speed team. I can certainly do level 1. That one's easy. But level 2 is a different story. Alright guys, that is going to be it from me. I'm going to try to finish up that little Juno video for you guys. I'm going to go mine some gold while we're at it. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out. It was a little surprise stream. I had the day off, so thought I'd just hop on, do a bunch of Twisted Marsh with the boys, get some Despair runes. And yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out for what we were doing. And if you guys have any questions, of course, leave them down in the comments section, or you can head over to the Discord. A lot of great people down in the Discord that are very helpful and knowledgeable if I'm not around to be able to answer your questions. So probably way more knowledgeable than I am. So, all right, guys, have a good one. I will catch you guys in either the next live stream or the next video. Peace.